We've just broken camp for the morning, and we're on our way to Whananeki. So we thought we'd have that little farmer's free campsite to ourselves, but it was actually relatively busy last night. There was, I think, 5-6 other people there, which is fine. Now we've got a little bit of a hill to start. I think we've got 1.7 k's on this farm track, and then we're onto the road again all the way into Whananeki. Okay, so start of day 16. We've just climbed the hill from the free campsite on the farm there, and I gave a huge thank you yesterday to the landowners and farmers who had built all those stairs, but I may have been wrong. It may have been the Araroa Trust that did that. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of got corrected by someone yesterday, so thank you to whoever did that. Yeah, today's a pretty cruisy day again, I think. We've got just over 1.7 k's on this farmer's track, and then we hit the road again, all the way into Whananeki. So I think this is apparently supposed to be a really beautiful section, and some really neat trail angels along here too. So anything cool that pops up, I'll be sure to video and give you guys a look. I'm not sure how well this view is going to come up. It's a distance away, but it's magic. Wow. We trudge on this way. Awesome, we just rocked around this corner and there's the road. So we're out there. I believe we turn right. I could be wrong. We'll check the app when we get there. We just met the farmer who owns the land that we've been hiking along.
He set up the private campsite.
He set up the private campsite. So I gave him and the landowners a massive shout out for building all those steps. That wasn't them. He didn't take the credit. He said, all I've done is make that campsite. But thank you so much, mate, because that campsite's a lifesaver. And thank you to the Araroa Trust for all the mahi that they've done in there, because that would have been a lot of work. I don't know how much video I got of those steps because they were steep, so you might have to try and find some in other people's videos, but I did get a little bit. Yeah, perfect. We'll keep going. It's a big one. Just walked from this direction and we've come across this field, and I don't know if you can make it out, but this field is full of buttercups. Come off the middle road now, and we're on to Tarseel, surrounded by some Pretty nice farmland, car baby. Back to the sketchy road walking. As long as you listen, it's all good. I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you some of this awesome farmland. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but all these cows are talking to each other from across the paddocks. It's kind of funny to listen to. So we got the cows following the cow cocky. So we got a car coming, we move off the road like this and we just hang 5. Shoo all the flies away from this sucker. Back on the road. Now this little place. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. We've got a big day today. So the first part is the longest footbridge in the southern hemisphere. So we crossed that first thing this morning. It's just out the end there, a little bit further that way. So that's our first obstacle. Then we go into some farmland and bush, I believe, then a road, a bit more farmland and bush, and then an estuary crossing that we need to get a boat for. So we've had to organise that. So it's going to be a big day, just under 30 k's today. And Julia's not feeling the best. She's got a bit of a sniffle and didn't sleep too good, so we hope that she's not getting sick. There should be some cool things to see today, so I'll show you as we go. Okay, so it's now 6:20 and we're off. That's where we stayed last night, that little cabin. It was good, we had a good night's sleep. Now we're off to the longest footbridge in the southern hemisphere. And some guys are already awake, so that's good. Off we go. It's going to be a great day. These tents are all TA hikers. So there's quite a few of us here. Most of these guys are still asleep. So we're supposed to have a few scattered showers today. But I would say it's going to get pretty warm. It's already 16 degrees. We weren't sure we were going to be able to get around here with the tide right in, but looks like there's a small amount of beach for us to walk on. I can probably start talking almost normally now. We're a little bit away from the tents, and there she is. That's the longest footbridge in the southern hemisphere. We'll give you a look. Off we go. So this is the tallest part of the bridge. Here comes Dew. Pretty cool. So we got the high tide route and the low tide route. I'm pretty sure we're high tide, so we're going to have to go this way. I'm scared the cows. Sorry, moo-moos. So this little bypass is, it doesn't really add on any time. You just get to miss out a tiny bit of the coast. Doesn't look like far, it's not even a kilometre. So no drama there. And the sun's coming up. So we just come up over this little ridge. And wow, that's pretty bloody cool. Pretty cool. So living on the west coast, Julia and I don't get to see a lot of sunrises over the sea. We get to see them set a lot. But Ryan, if you're watching, You and I have seen a few of these on surf missions up here, mate, in Whananaki, if you remember, back in the day. Those were good times. Yeah, this place brings back some memories, for sure. Neat little place. Okay, we've made it to the Whananaki Coastal Walkway. And for those of you that want to know, I just got some real good luck. I got shat on by a bird right on my phone and my finger. So I'm hoping that's good luck for the start of the morning. It's going to be a great fucking day. So this is the next bay round. You can see there'd be an awesome little left there if there was a decent swell. I'll get down here, but I'll zoom in. Now there's a decent property with its own little beach. Manicured lawn and the lot. Wow. We're off this way.
Down in that meadow where we used to meet, I remember those flowers that you picked for me, and the sun glistened off small beads of sweat, and the taste of salt rolling down your neck. Remember that river where we used to go? The moonlight gifted me a seat in the front row to see a glimpse of my future from my wildest dream. We lay naked in the field of dreams. Ooh, field of dreams. Remember that meadow where we first slept on a bed of fresh flowers for me that you picked under a blanket of stars in the summer night heat. I remember you naked when my world.
So we walked along this road.
Field of dreams.
All the way up to here. And we go this way.
Together we share moonlight on your body, your strawberry blonde hair, your warm lips, summer goosebumps to my neck hairs on end. Where we swim naked, the cold water you face.
You might be able to see the road in the distance. Holy, look at this place.
Remember that meadow where we first slept on a bed of fresh flowers for me that you picked under a blanket of stars in the summer night heat. I remember you naked with my world at your feet.
That was the Whananaki Coastal Walkway. I think that's pretty much the end of it. So that's where we are. We're going all the way from north of Whananaki.
No one dare stand between us, and if we disagree, that's when we go back to the field.
So now we got to figure out which way to go. We go that way. We go that way.
Remember that meadow where we first slept on a bed of fresh flowers for me that you picked under a blanket of stars in the summer night heat. Saw a glimpse of our future from my wildest dreams. Oh, field of dreams.
So we've come from that direction and we're going this direction. I recognise these letterbox. Pretty sure I've seen these before. So we've got around about 8 kilometres to go, and I believe this part's through the bush, so this will be awesome. And this letterbox doesn't want any gunk. Stunning. Just stunning. The old coach trail. So we go back into the bush here, I think. This is going to be a great section. Don't know that I was quite fast enough to get those little ducklings. Well, we've made it. There's the fire station. It's starting to heat up now. Time to go to the shop and get some food. Here we are coming up to the general store, and somewhere down here there's a water taxi that we have to get to cross this bit of water here. So yep, looking pretty amazing. Morning. And this looks like the store. We're going to stop in there and get some grub. Okay, so Salt Air Cafe this place is called, and we're going to have brekkie. It's going to be delicious. Do you want some of my coffee this time? Hey, Julia's drinking coffee again. But you've got this.
I tell you what, so I love cans of Coke.
Oh, out of a glass. is
Out of a
far
glass. It's good.
better. I'll stick to my coffee. Well, good morning. It's day 19 and we have come to Whangarei for a 0 day and to resupply. So just before you cross the estuary into Nekau Bay, James comes and picks you up in his dinghy, takes you across. Just before there's a shop. Now you can resupply there, but it's quite expensive. So we thought it'd be nice to come into Whangarei. We've got a friend here. Thought it'd be nice to come into Whangarei and do some resupply shopping here and have a nice day off. So that's what we've done. We'll go down to the local supermarket, get some food for the next 4 or 5 day stretch, and we'll be on our way tomorrow morning. We'll get to James's probably tomorrow afternoon. I've had a few people ask what gear we're using, so what we might do is we'll do a short gear review of all the stuff that we're carrying. It has changed a lot. We used a lighter pack to get our base weights down, but as we've gone along, there's stuff that we will generally take which we just don't really need. So we've sent quite a bit of stuff home, and it's reduced the weight a wee bit. I need to go and get a couple of things. The pack towel that I generally take is cool for a week, but for a through hike like this, I think I want something just a little bit more comfortable. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go down to one of the outdoor shops and grab some gear and some food for resupply. And then depending on what the day's like, it looks like it's going to be a stunner. Depending on what the day's like, I will unpack my pack for you. Now Julia carries obviously stuff that's a little different to mine. I'll see if she wants to do one as well, for the ladies out there. There are a few different things. So that's what's on the agenda for today, and then back into hiking tomorrow. It's a big day tomorrow, so we want to get all the right food and make sure that we're all sorted so that we have a good day. And we'll check in with you soon. Papaka Road, TA this way. Hey puppy. And this looks like our little boat ramp. And shoes off for this bit. We'll be walking through there, getting into a boat and going across over to there. Right, we're just waiting for James to come and pick us up. And I reckon probably come from somewhere over there.
I reckon it's from over there.
Or somewhere over there. Julia's probably right, because it looks like there's a dinghy right there. Awesome little houses right on the estuary. Fantastic. I'm going to say that that's James in the dinghy zooming around to pick us up. Oh, this water's lovely and warm. Righto, so I believe this is a Kiwi chap. His name's Cameron,
Hamilton.
From Hamilton. Good on you, Cameron. He's going to swim.
You can't porpoise like dog.
Good on you, mate. That's
right.
that's the way.
About 3 months ago, we had a pod of 5 orca coming down this full dive. I've got it on video. Wow. I got drone footage. That's where we are now. Stay seated until I jump out the boat.
Yeah.
Just a little bit closer, and it's always the Kiwi guys, including myself, that want to jump out first. It's just one of our kind of, yeah, I'll give you a hand, mate.
Yeah.
So James has just brought us up to a cabin which we're going to stay in. Very reasonably priced as well. He built all of this himself. It took him 8 years. Not just this one, the whole place. So just down in here, you can camp anywhere in there. It's quite a big patch of grass. And then if you follow this way up, you might be able to see another building through there. That's the toilet. and I'll take you and show you the rest later. Here. A palm.
It was a bug.
So this is the little room. How magic is this? Probably can't see, but there's netting on the windows for the insects. Awesome. Right, so I'll take you back down to the main area. So James's place is up that way, 50 or so meters. This is the toilet block. Boys over there, girls over there, I believe. Nice. And there's a sneaky little way through here. So there's another cabin up there. You might be able to make it out just through the trees. And this here's the main area with the kitchen. Showers just over there to the left. Hot showers. A wee fire pit. Tons of places to sit. Guitar, dartboard. Just awesome.
Just get the figures together here. Okay, alright. Let's start. Alright, here we go. The reason why I do this is just helps you understand a couple of things ahead of you. It covers approximately the next 60 kilometres, about around this area here. It's 58 kilometres to the boat crossing, assuming you go through Tahiruru, or you just add a couple of k's if you have to go through here, but I'll tear through that there. And there's a couple of trail hosts on here that may not be in the notes, and there's also a couple that have gone now, or one have gone definitely, who are legends. Roz and Hugh from Tide Song. Hugh, he was become permanent on dialysis. Aww. And so they had walked, they were absolutely into it big time, 100%. All our get-togethers, TA get-togethers would always be at their place, and they went part way into it, and they just pulled the pin, because they had to move into a retirement village. Oh, yeah, so they've got to really go. Sorry, video. Right, so this is the scale of this map here. 3 kilometres there, about gives you an idea. Okay, so we're here in Nico Bay, and they go, okay, Nomoda Ford Road is a road, but it is quiet, and it's scenic, it's super quiet.
Great.
Takes you to the head of the mackerel forest, 4.5 k's through there. I just want to point out this section here is very narrow and windy, so definitely don't have any headset music, and listen for any traffic. It won't be a busy road. It's got it's a dead end road. It's got a footbridge here, Partow footbridge. Not as long as Whananaki, but it's actually the saving grace that keeps us really low key. If that was a full-on road, it would just be completely different. So Partow North Road. If you did only want to walk 18 k's tomorrow, the first trail host is Derek and Ann. Lovely couple, super lovely couple. Can't say enough good things about them. Carrying on down, Gretchen. So that she's still painting a house, and as I mentioned earlier, Hugh and Roz are Gone Burgers. So this is the Treasure Island, which is at 26 kilometres. Partow, as you guys probably know, Murray Fortified Hill. Taua means war, that's the old war pa there. If you are staying here, there's a really sweet, within about less than 300 metres, I'd say, beautiful horseshoe shaped bay there, well, not bit bigger than horseshoe, and it's really sweet inside in here as well. So anyway, heading down to Taihurutu. Now the dynamic time wise, I've just calculated, so the general rule of thumb is 2.5 hours either side of its low tide is a window to walk through for that 2.5 kilometres. During that 2 hours either side of low tide, or about 4 hours, is you're essentially walking on wet sand, and it's the same kind of terrain as what we've got out here. That sort of typical river, it's a little bit of shell. So what I'm saying is you can do it in bare feet if you're feet up for that kind of thing. I would even suggest that if you're entering it while the tide's going out, you can push it and have a go at 3 to 2.5 hours before it's low tide. So if I just give you kind of like an example, let's just assume you decide you want to stay at Treasure Island tomorrow night, that'd be the 6th, and you're crossing this on the 7th. Well,
we've all booked for Treasure Island.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah, okay. It's a 4:30.
Yeah.
Now, but in saying that, we might be coming around to the right, so the 7th. Yeah, okay. Look, okay. So what it's saying on the 7th is it's saying it's a 4 a.m. dead low tide. Dead low tides are taken out at the entrances. There's a chance then that if you hit that at 5:30, 6 in the morning, you would get across it.
Okay. That means a very early morning.
That's cool.
That's not a problem, yeah.
No?
No.
I think we can do that.
So what I'd say, like we're talking 30 kilometres away from the rivers, right? So I'll give you a little bit of background. So Taihurutu is a very, very shallow estuary system. It's so shallow that there's very little boating done in it. Okay, so I'm sort of happy to sort of suggest backing it up, entering it when the tide's going out, but when it's it's coming in, of course I'm a little bit more conservative around that. So going on the basis, and you guys probably want to check this for yourself, but it appears to me that it's a 4 a.m. low tide on the 7th, it's Saturday. If you're at that point, theoretically, I can't see why you wouldn't be able to get across there.
What's the distance of that? 2K?
I'd say it's about 2.5.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And you do it bare feet. If you don't like bare feet, just put socks on and just do bare feet. Yep. They don't get too sticky and fluffy. Okay. There's the odd little drop-in point. Drop-in point, I mean, there's like the odd little creek, but they're like real short distances, and you just go down. It might be like knee deep and come back up. And if you're uncomfortable, just please go back for the way you did. You guys all know that when you go into mangroves, you're trying to dive into the mud and got chaos. So, I mean, look, please flick me a text if you make it. Flick me a text, say how it went. If I didn't hear from it, well, I'll just sort of... I really enjoyed that time.
Okay.
But, so I don't think you're going to have an issue.
So if we're at that junction
at
of
that
the
point
line
there,
at about 6.
No, I'd say just personally, but no later than 6. Yeah, it probably could be.
Yeah.
But I'm just passing on information and
On the side of caution. Okay, good.
Yeah.
See what the weather's like. If it's blowing a gale, it could be late, earlier or later.
Yeah, like I say, it's pretty darn shallow. And there's other than those little drop-in points. There's nothing dramatic.
Yeah.
You know.
So
about-
5:30 is a good ballpark then?
I would just say, but please, hey, I would be interested to know if you wouldn't mind just flicking me a text
Yeah.
after, because then I can relay that to
Yep.
you know other
Can do
always
that,
just
mate.
handy, you know.
Yep.
That's always good. Thank you. All right, so that's an idea to get started early, but so that's cool.
So where will you be for making our breakfast that morning?
I'll be here with a barbecue.
Lovely.
Yeah, honestly, I'll promise I'll be there. Anyway,
If you're not, we know we've missed you.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, have a running up.
Taking too long.
Anyway, we come out of the estuary, up over Carry Mountain Conservation, which is not a mountain. I don't know why they call it a mountain. It's a hill. It's a sweep up there. You drop down here onto the main beach, 7 kilometres of beach here.
Because we haven't done enough beach yet.
Yeah, right. No, well,
Hey,
you
but
probably
this is
can.
the Canberra's the other way.
Yeah, look at,
That's very true. Balances out.
So you'll be here, I don't know where you're, but anyway, so we've got Murray Jagger. That is half a kilometre inland. I doubt whether you're probably going to stay there because it's probably going to be about like 9 a.m. in the morning by the time about those guys. Wendy Rupert's, I'll say they're on the beach. That's just a simple hut. Rupert's just built just a roof. There's no walls in it. Oh, there's one back wall. It's got a simple table, much like that one. And that's there. Tafara is a pretty significant conservation area owned by DOC.
Yep.
It's set up as a mainland, which means it's so heavily pest controlled that it performs like an offshore island.
Peach something?
Yeah, I'll talk about Peach Cove. Geologically, it's quite dramatic. That is all uphill. It's a popular local walk, so it is reasonably well maintained. It does follow the ridgeline here. The ridgeline does have some boulder rocks, one of which you can drop your backpack and walk 3 minutes up it and get bloody great views.
Yes.
So it'll be Saturday we'll be there and all the locals will be there as well.
It's popular, but it's not sort of like
Touristy.
Torero crossing or anything.
Oh, man.
no.
Now Peach Cove's the I deliberately haven't put it on there, but I'll
It's always booked out anyway.
I'll tell you. Well, I don't know why it is, but anyway, the reason because it's 800 stairs down. It's at 300 metre elevation, and it's 800 stairs back up the ridge. And I don't mind that bit. The bit that makes me wonder about it is you get down there, and don't get me wrong, I love Purley and Koikoi, those big kind of trees, but that's where they stuck the hut, under these big, like it's all shade.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not on the beach.
No.
So you get there, like when you go to the effort of building a hut, there's a dynamic element. There's a beach or there's a view.
Yes.
There's no dynamic view. You just get there.
With you.
I didn't,
All right, and tomorrow we're going to get up and we're just going to romp, and it's being on the south side. It's just quite cold and dark. It's just a bizarre place to have a. That's why I just don't mention it. I mean, but if you want to do it,
No,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
we already decided we
Well, to
weren't
be
doing
fair,
it.
when we were
Lost
reading
interest.
Trail Notes, that was the only thing that I could find.
Yeah, no, well,
To
you,
keep
look,
that, but
to
now-
be honest, if you did want to, you might end up wanting to go all the way around here, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But if you were going to stay in this area, staying at Ocean Beach is a really beautiful place.
Okay.
It's just got that feel, that sort of mojo about it. Great, nice sort of, it's real fresh and it's
Real white sand down there.
I wouldn't say white.
Ocean Beach.
The
that's
white
in
sand's way far
yeah.
north.
That's 45k, the Ocean Beach. Yeah, that's right. That's an easy day. Especially if we start at 4
yeah, but
o'clock in the
that's from
morning.
here, but if you're staying here, it's like,
especially if we start at 4 o'clock in the morning.
You're going to be sunbathing here at 3 o'clock. Anyway, so I'll run through these last couple of combination options. You got Claire, she's a lovely lady. If you text text her, she's got bed and tent options right where Blair picks you up. Blair probably won't be there because it's a weekend, because he doesn't do weekends. I will mention Riatahi Reserve because the District Council mucked up on the sign. I can verify that because I rang the District Councillor 3 days ago, and he apologised. It's got on the sign, it's got the tent with a diagonal through it saying no camping. You totally can camp there.
Oh.
Sorry, we mucked it up.
What
My
number was
apologies.
that? 7 or 8?
It's
Oh, they're right
right
beside
Oh,
it.
okay.
They're literally
Yeah.
right, and it's on trail. It's got public loos there, just no showers and that kind of stuff. It's a sweet spot. They've got a bit of planting, and it's quiet. But you know, as you know, there'd be tons of boats launching, tinnies, go fishing, just march up to as possible.
Yeah.
To get a right across. Okay. Once you get to the side, the serious food resupply here, 2 large supermarkets, pharmacy,
Brilliant.
Right.
international airport to get you the hell out of here, or cafe, pharmacy, 2 large supermarkets. That's right. Yeah, and you're on your way.
So it's either, okay, I've just been told it's day 20. I kind of lost track of the days there. We're just leaving James's, top bloke. Turns out we knew each other years and years ago. I thought he looked familiar, so that's quite funny. So 26k day today. A bit of a middle road. Apparently James was saying it's fairly narrow, but it is no exit road. So shouldn't be too much traffic. We'll see how it goes. Tonight we're going to stay at a place called Treasure Island. Gosh, I'm puffing up this hill already. Yeah, so Treasure Island tonight, probably with 2 of the guys that we stayed here with. So that'll be cool. And we may even catch up with another friend who stayed at Treasure Island last night, and I believe Alec, you may be staying there again tonight, so that'll be cool to see you again, mate. And what else? We've picked up an Ursack, which belongs to another friend. He's 3 days ahead of us now, but we'll catch him. He's going to wait there. We'll give him his Ursack back. He doesn't want to lose that. So we're almost at the top of this drive. Perhaps I should have made this video when we at the top so I wasn't puffing, but it is what it is. We'll show you as we go.
Easy come and easy go. You're an unfading star, a gentle love, the kind that lifts you up, no matter how far apart. I guess you could call it chance, but we know it's more than that.
I think we've just come over the last rise before we hit the single track through the forest. Got a great little view up here, little community of houses. Awesome. It's been much like this for the last hour and a bit. So we're going to go left here, southbound, this way. So it's nice to be off that road. It was getting really hot, and now we're heading through this pine forest. It's kind of single track, looks like. Small 4-wheel drive vehicles have been in here. So yeah, it's good to be in the shade. I don't think this trail is very long, and then we pop back out, jump onto another road. This section's been quite neat actually. It was quite a quiet road. I think we only had 3 cars come past us, maybe 4.
It's like I've always dreamed, true harmony, unmistakable, unmistakable.
Don't want to be getting shoes wet this early on in the day. This is a little bit slippery, and I can imagine it's going to be a little rough on the feet. Some of these pebbles are quite sharp. We've made it out the forest from just behind me, and now we've got a bit of a road. So we'll follow along this road for a while, and then it's onto a beach, so that'll be quite nice. Let's go. Okay, so we've got about 7 k's to go. We've met another Kiwi, Cameron.
Sup?
And Julia's in the back there. 7 k's along this road, and then we should be at Treasure Island, which is where we're going to stay for the night before we have a nice short day tomorrow. So this is what we're looking at.
I love road walking. It's my favourite.
And I love it too. So just as we're cruising down this hill here, we saw a sign on the other side of the road that said pretty much that. And look at this. delicious cookies, $5. Help yourself to the water. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much, whose ever letterbox this is.
Yum.
Awesome.
Oh, that looks really good.
Cameron's mouth is watering now.
I'm actually quite tempted myself.
Okay, it looks like we're buying a bag, I think.
No. I'll be shouting you guys. So do we want cookies?
I reckon brownies.
So Cameron's decided he's going to buy some brownies or cookies or
I hope
brownies.
it's the right type of brownie.
And he's hoping it was the right type of brownie.
Brownies time. Oh yeah. And a bit more water, I think.
Delicious. And we head off down that way in a second. We've got about 2.5 k's to go before we reach the turn off to Treasure Island. Yippee! And it's going to be an awesome, relaxing time there. I think I said before they've got ice cream, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And maybe fish and chips. I'm not 100% on that one. I'll have to go back and check the message from Alec. I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you what we're walking down right now.
If you're lying about the fish and chips, I'll be livid. I'm hungry for
I can't absolutely remember. I will have to check the...
I've heard the fish and chip rumour.
I'm pretty sure that fish and chips are there, and if they are, I'm going to have one of everything. There's a bit of a monster house over there to the left, and 2 monster houses. I bet they've got some pretty sick views. Hey, this place looks cool. Car from behind. And this is what a car from behind looks like. Oh, he was kind of nice. He gave us plenty of room, man. Another one. Yeah. Cool. We'll show you when we get there. So we've made it to Pātoa, and we will slow down to 30 going through here.
hit the brakes.
Yeah, we'll hit the brakes. Nice little view through there. And we're going over by that hillside somewhere. That is where Treasure Island is, I believe. We've got just over a kilometre to go. And then it's time for fish and chips and ice cream. Oh yeah. Julius made a friend. This place is pretty cool. Smells good. Salty air. Ah, there's the bridge. So we cross that. We'll walk a little bit further and then Treasure Island. Alright, let's cross this bridge. There's people up here and I don't want to get them in the shot, so I'm going to turn it off until we get past. Right, so we've crossed this bridge, but I didn't get, there's locals on it and I didn't want to get them in the film, so I thought it would be polite just to turn it off. But this, pardon me, this place is awesome. Look at that. Fantastic. Right, so we've made it to Treasure Island Camp, and this place is really neat. I like it a lot so far. They've got fish and chips, they do have them. Out there's the sea. We've got a couple of people in their caravans, which is all good. There's the two other Kiwis that we walked with. And where's the wind coming from? The wind's coming from over there. So I reckon we'll go right about there. That'll be us for the night. So that was a big day. That was just over 30 k's walking on trail, and we're both pretty tired. So we had, I had a fish burger. What did you have?
A gourmet burger.
And they were both kick-ass burgers. From Treasure Island campsite, yeah. Really good burgers, really well cooked fries, so that was awesome, and fairly reasonably priced for being out in the middle of nowhere.
Coming out of a roadwalk section, it was just a joy.
It was. So tomorrow we have got a hill, then down onto a beach. I think tomorrow is 17 k's. I'll have a look at the map and I'll probably tell you the exact distance tomorrow. There is a campsite halfway down the beach, but we're not going to stop there because it's just got water. And I'm probably going to want to shower tomorrow. So that's pretty much what we're doing. I think we're going to turn this off and watch some silly movie on my phone. So we'll catch you in the morning.